How much we spent on our just over 8-week trip in our campervan around Denmark, Sweden and Norway.
You may be surprised at one of the costs just as much as we were.
Welcome to 7 Grand Van.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back. So this week's video is a bit different to usual. We thought that people might be interested to know how much we spent on our just over 8-week trip in our campervan around Denmark, Sweden and Norway.
Yes.
So we're going to keep it short and sweet, but if you've got any comments then put them down in the comments below and LJ will get back to you.
Yes, I will happily respond. And if you watch till the end, there's a big surprise which you may not be expecting with a campervan trip to Scandinavia. Okay, so we'll start with the biggest cost and work our way down.
So number one is food shopping. We spent a total of £912.94. We found Sweden to be slightly cheaper than Norway, as you would expect maybe.
Yeah.
We found the price of meat expensive across the board, I would say.
Yeah, I think we did buy a bit of meat in Sweden, but when we were in Norway, we mostly avoided it because it was just ridiculous.
Yeah. And that also included a big shop in Germany, which we stocked up on some like canned goods and what else did we stock up? Dry like foods.
Store cupboard items, yeah, beans and pasta and tomato purees and stock cubes and stuff.
Yeah, but bear in mind that we were also buying dog food as well, so
yes, that is worth remembering.
That is included in the total.
Yeah, we did that in our food shopping, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so up next, number 2 is fuel, which we spent £892.37 on. Probably worth noting here is that the fuel price per litre was around 15 to 20 pence cheaper in Sweden, so it was very affordable there, in fact cheaper than the UK prices.
At the time.
Yeah, at the time, and that really surprised us, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which was one of the main reasons, including there being no toll roads in Sweden, why we went up through Sweden and back down through Norway rather than going just Norway and back down.
Okay, and the next one is eating out, so that's our favourite thing to do. We spent £537 and something pence, but to be honest that was probably more bakery goods than actual eating meals out. I can only really think of like a handful of times we actually ate meals out.
Yeah.
But
I guess
yeah.
if you're looking at like 60 quid a time,
yeah,
it adds up fast.
Yeah, so we tend to cook in the van the majority of the time, but we do like baked goods.
And pizzas.
And pizzas.
Yeah.
But we don't think that's that bad.
No, I don't think so. Okay, up next is activities, and we spent £322.02 on this. That did include some expensive activities like the fjord cruise, the fishing trip, and also the Kiruna underground mine tour. And we think that all of those were definitely worthwhile spending money on.
Yeah. Next up is tolls, ferries and bridges. So that was a total of £207.21. I would say over half of that was just getting into Sweden from Denmark on the 2 bridges. So that was quite expensive.
That's
but Sweden, I don't think there was any, there's no toll roads in Sweden, was there?
No tolls, no bridges, no anything.
Which was the other reason we went up through Sweden.
I think that one thing worth noting on the bridges in Denmark going across to Sweden was just to double check that they've got the right length of your vehicle, because we queried it as they had us over 6 metres and at half the price. So yeah, definitely press that button and query it if that comes up. The Norway tolls and ferries, it's recommended to get a tag, which you can pre-order before you leave, but we did it whilst we were away and you don't need the physical tag. If you have any questions about getting a tag, which also gives you discount, I think 50% discount on the ferries as well, please drop us a comment or message us on Instagram and we'll happily give you advice and information on that.
Next is services, so this includes LPG, laundry, paying to get rid of wastewater and fill up and empty the chemical toilet. So that was £107.33, which is pretty cheap, I think. It's not bad. And also like the odd time when I wash the van and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
it is required.
Yeah.
Okay, so this might be the biggest surprise to you. Accommodation costs came to £61.99 Great British pounds.
Yeah. I can believe that, looking back.
I know. Yeah, but then we found it very easy to park in Sweden, which we mentioned in our previous videos.
And Norway.
Yeah, and Norway.
Denmark. Across all three countries.
Across all three, it was easy. I'd say, yeah, like you said about like doing laundry, one of the campsites we paid for actually included laundry in the cost. I think it was maybe even £20 or less for unlimited laundry and an overnight stay. So it was also very affordable when you did use a campsite.
Yeah.
I think we stayed on one in Norway again for doing laundry too.
Yeah.
And I think one of the main things we found with Sweden was that there were so many options for overnight stays, and they were so pretty, weren't they, by the lakes and stuff, very scenic.
Yeah.
Whereas Norway seemed to be, although good views, but maybe more like lay-bys and car parks and stuff.
Less scenic or less remote.
Yeah.
Less remote, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
Last cost we've got is day parking, and that came in at £29.65p. So that's just, your regular car parking that you have to pay for. Okay, so the total cost for just over 8 weeks was £3,070.87p.
So yeah, let us know if you think that's totally reasonable or perhaps totally crazy for just over 8 weeks in Scandinavia. Personally, we thought that was acceptable. We were probably expecting it to be much more expensive than it actually was when you balance everything up.
Yeah. And also we were there in May to July. Yeah. So we missed the start of the summer season, or maybe we just crept into the summer season. So we're not sure if prices might have gone up after that. So something to bear in mind if you are planning a trip.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, we're keeping it short and sweet. So if there's anything we've missed that you want to know, then leave a comment down below and we'll get back to you.
Also, we would love to get to 1,000 subscribers, so if you do enjoy our videos, please subscribe. It's totally free and we really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.